Got my lovely coffee here. Joffrey's for the win. I'm telling you, this is some of the best coffee I've ever had. Today, guys, I want to talk. But before that, a lot of you guys have sent questions to me over on my Instagram. If you guys don't follow my Instagram, I do Q&As from time to time. I don't feel like I've done one in forever, and I felt like it was time to do a Q&A, so that's what we're doing here today. And we also, drum roll please, I have a huge announcement to make regarding next week, something that I have never actually experienced before, and actually it is right here at Walt Disney World. Bear with me with that. Probably the biggest news, biggest thing that has ever happened here on the channel, and I cannot wait to show you guys that. Gonna announce my next cruise. I think a lot of you guys might already know what that is because I've been hinting at it for a while. Speaking of a while, it's been 4 months since our last cruise. I know. I saw a comment yesterday on how I wasn't gonna go a month without cruising, but I already told you guys why I haven't been cruising. Next year, we are changing that in a massive way. But I really kind of just want to sit here and chat with you guys and answer your guys' questions that you have asked me. We're also gonna do some pumpkin carving once Casey gets back from work. And we're just gonna have a good old nice chill Q&A fun announcement day. So buckle up, grab your guys' coffee, enjoy your lunch, whatever you may be doing. Actually, comment down below, what are you guys doing right now at the moment? I just got done playing Spider-Man. Freaking addicted to that game. It's so good. I'm so happy I bought a PS5. But with that, let's jump into your guys' Q&A. First question here. When will you both do a staycation Sunday at a Universal hotel? Well, honestly, one might be coming up, but it's to be determined. Universal really hasn't been on my radar this year. I love their hotel, so maybe in November, but we have a pretty jam-packed November with something that I haven't told you guys that is not gonna be in this video because that is a major surprise. I know, it's a big tease, I'm sorry. I just can't tell you yet. But as far as Universal goes, I did a lot last year. I don't even think I stayed there once this year. Probably next year or in December. Will you film your proposal or will you keep it private because we need to see this? Okay. I mean, Casey and I were obviously dating to marry. Yes, I will definitely film the proposal. When that will be, I don't know. Will it be sometime soon within the year? I mean, we'll see. We'll see. We're obviously, we have a strong relationship and we both obviously want to get to that point. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna film it. I don't know where it's gonna be. Casey and I actually just talked about this last night and it made me a little bit nervous and excited because I've never actually ever thought about that ever before in my life. But yeah, stay tuned. Stay tuned. It's an exciting time in both of our lives. And I can't wait to share that with you guys when it happens. Where it happens, I don't know. But I will be nervous. I feel like any guy will be nervous when they pop that question. But obviously, Casey and I both want that for each other and for us. Anyways, what motivates you to work so hard? I don't think that I could film daily vlogs. I mean, first of all, it's my job. You know, with anything, like this is my only revenue source. I feel like a lot of other YouTubers have different revenue sources, such as brand deals and merch. I haven't really gotten into that yet. I've looked into that more next year so I can have different revenue sources. Obviously I have stocks and other things, but this is primarily like my revenue source. So that's obviously a motivation in itself. But I've been doing this for a long time, so it just kind of is something that I'm used to. And coffee helps a lot. Like this gets me motivated. I don't know how else to say that. I mean, Casey could back me up on this. When I have coffee, I'm like, boom, I'm just wire focused. I'm like, boom, I want to get this done. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to talk to you guys. But it really kind of comes down to, it's my passion. Like I love talking to you guys. I love creating. I love documenting my life every single day. I feel like if I wasn't doing that, I don't know what I would be doing with my life. I'd probably be talking about financing. I'd be doing other things pertaining to stocks. I'm really passionate in stocks, but this has been something that I've loved to do my whole life. And I'm really glad and happy that I found a way to make it into a career and a lifestyle. So I feel really blessed. But yeah, it is a lot of hard work. There are days where I just kind of just chill and relax. I kind of relate it to being a flight attendant. When you travel so much, then like the next day when like sometimes I double vlog, I'll just decompress and be the laziest pile of crap in the world. But I feel like the key is to find something, I feel like everyone says this, find something you love to do and you won't work a day in your life. There's some days where I'm just like, I don't want to do it, but I have to. And I'll tell you guys like how I'm feeling. It's just to be authentic. That's the key to YouTube. You have to be who you are on this and how you are in real life. But yeah, find something you love to do and try not to be lazy. How did your love for Disney come about? I've been going ever since I was 4 years old. You know, I would always watch movies. It was pretty much, you know, I was a Disney family. We were a Disney family when I was born. Like my parents both loved to come. Actually, it was more my mom, because I don't think my dad ever really went when he was a kid. It was more when he married my mom and then we started going, because my mom was going ever since she was a kid as well. Shout out to you, grandma and grandpa. Maybe my grandma and grandpa, it all started with them, because they were the ones who initiated with my mom, and now it's carrying on to me. But I've been a Disney kid ever since I was born. When is the next trip? Is this when I announce? Should I announce? Should I announce? But that isn't the next trip. The next trip is technically in November. I think someone has asked about my next cruise, so I'm gonna wait for that. Next trip is in November. And I have 2 trips in November. It's at the end of November. Buckle up, coming soon. Sorry I can't talk about it yet. I will talk about it soon though. Who watches Rocco when the family is traveling? They take him to doggy daycare and they like upgrade his kennel or stuff. And it's really kind of funny too, because they always send pictures of how he's doing, and they always send like these really funny little things and updates. And Rocco, he's wagging his tail, so excited. He's a friendly dog making so many friends. He's barking, you know. But he goes to doggy daycare, which I've heard isn't the cheapest. House plans, great question. So as you guys know, I almost bought a house last year, and obviously I'm in a new place here. I'm gonna kind of give you like this update here, because I actually this is a story and a half. I actually thought I was gonna be moving at the end of November into the next place, because if you guys don't know, I'm transitioning into another area here in the same complex, just a different style. I thought I was gonna be moving actually at the end of November, but turns out they kind of got it confused. I'm gonna be moving a little bit later in the year now. It keeps getting delayed and delayed and delayed. New construction and everything, I totally understand. But as far as my house plan goes, I'm still always actively looking. Even though I signed a lease for a year, in my eyes, I'm technically not locked in, because I can just pay a fee where I just have to pay 1.5 months rent, and then I can get out of it. If the opportunity comes, I will buy the house that I want. Ideally, I want to wait until I have a little bit more money saved up, maybe another year. But if the opportunity comes knocking, and I still have to kind of like get some advice from my friends and everything. If the opportunity comes knocking, like I'm saying, I will pull the trigger and I'll break my lease and I will go get the house that I want. I think it could be up to a year and a half, heck, maybe even 2 years. But like I said, I'm always looking. I just gotta wait for those interest rates to drop, because they're at 8% right now. And I mean, I know I could always refinance, but I hate losing equity, because I know when I'm renting, I'm just throwing away like how much my rent is every year, and that could be building equity on a house. But then I know all the work that comes into a house, but I just really want that equity so bad. So we'll see. Again, I'm always on Zillow. I'm always looking. We'll see, and that's kind of my house update. Still gonna be renting right now in the apartment complex, which is beautiful. I'm happy about it, but I still really do want to be a homeowner. When that's gonna be, we'll find out. And if you guys have any advice, let me know down below. I feel like realtors always tell you to buy right now. We'll see. How long after marriage you guys wanna wait before you have kids? Gosh, I don't know. I don't even know when we're getting married. Depends, maybe like 3, 4, 5 years. Again, it really depends on when we get married. We really wanna enjoy us before we have kids, and really have like a money saved up, so that we feel like we can maybe cut back a little bit on the vlogs. Like daily vlogs are not going anywhere until, you know, maybe my life changes. I don't know. Casey's really obviously loves what I do, and she would obviously join more on the channel as well. Heck, maybe even Casey would take over the vlog one day. That would be so interesting and cool to see if that ever happened. But, you know, we've talked about it. So, yeah, don't really have an answer for that other than, you know, we'll see. This is funny. Will Casey become a full-time YouTuber? Will you guys be going on the Wish or Treasure? Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, Casey, well, we really don't know, but like we've kind of talked about it, like, and she wants to be more involved on the channel. Maybe she would help more behind the scenes, because I feel like I would be able to support her as well. I guess we're just gonna have to like see what really happens. I mean, you guys will be, you know, this is all what if and what's gonna happen, but Casey and I, we communicate. We already kind of like have a tentative plan. It's just we'll wait and see and find out. But that's the goal. We want her to work for the channel as well. And as far as the Wish, not going on the Wish and haven't booked the Treasure yet. Keep an eye on the Treasure, because that Haunted Mansion bar looks great. Not a question, but Miss Casey on the vlog. Hi, Casey. I'm gonna send her that right now. When's your next cruise? All right, here we go. As of now, ladies and gentlemen, as of now, my next cruise is in January. Can anybody guess what that is? Gonna like leave 5 seconds here. Can anybody guess? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Because we are going on the inaugural of the Icon of the Seas. I feel like a lot of you guys have probably known that. You've guessed. I've seen some tweets, some Instagram DMs on me, getting sent to me on that. But we're going on the Icon of the Seas. Can't wait. Haven't been on Royal. I think Royal was like our last ship out of Tampa. We just haven't cruised in forever. Obviously, you could probably go live on boarding day. Gonna have so many videos coming from there. I don't know who else is going on that. Casey will be joining me, so that's nice. Can't wait for that. But yeah, Icon of the Seas is our next cruise, unless I book something in December. I almost had something in November with Alexa. But speaking of Alexa's actually coming down this weekend. We couldn't find any cruise or anywhere we really had time, or she had time to do, so she's coming down here for Disney. You know, it's always what Alexa likes to do, so we're gonna come here and have some fun, and we'll see where it takes us. But yeah, there's 2 announcements right there. Alexa's coming back down, and she's gonna be staying here at the Polynesian. Love that. And yeah, Icon of the Seas. Literally cannot wait. I hope you guys are excited, because I mean, it seems like it's a far away, but yeah, it's our next cruise. Literally can't wait, and it is a big one. It is a big one. What is your guys' favorite date night spot on Disney property and off property? Columbia here in Celebration, without a doubt. That is our go-to spot. Love their bread, and I would say probably the Polynesian is one of our favorite date spots on Disney. On Disney property. Can never go wrong with the Polynesian. Favorite staycation resort DVC if possible? Copper Creek. I love Wilderness Lodge. I could stay at Wilderness Lodge any day of the week. If you guys haven't done it, please stay at the Wilderness Lodge. Oh, it's amazing. I love that resort. It's beautiful. Favorite horror / slasher movie? The only one I can think of is Haunting of the Hill. I mean, it's not a movie, it's a show on Netflix, but that one is, it's so good. It's so good. Best area to buy a condo home outside of Disney, Kissimmee Celebration. Kissimmee, I always like to avoid that area just because a lot of people think, even though it says it's really close to Disney, the traffic, it's just not for me. So out of those 2, Celebration, for sure. Windermere is also really nice. Dr. Phillips too, but Dr. Phillips can be pretty backed up as well. That's why I kind of really like Winter Garden, Celebration, and Windermere. That's kind of like the triangle that I really kind of like to stay in, because there's no traffic. There's traffic, but there's not, because you can go through Walt Disney World property, and it's just, I love this area. Hopefully it doesn't get too packed in the future, but Kissimmee, no go for me. How's the golf game? Golf game's good. I mean, I haven't gone in a while. Like, I went last week. Here's actually some clips of me driving. It was fun. I went with my friend Ahmed, and it was just really kind of backed up, so we didn't get to do a full 18. I think we did 14 just because the pace was so bad. My driving's good, my irons are getting there, it's just fun for me. So yeah, more golf content coming your way hopefully soon. But yeah, I love Kulf. Thoughts on the Star Cruiser? Well, I did see that potentially the Star Cruiser actually might remain just like a hotel. It's a rumor. It might remain like a simmered down version of the Star Cruiser in a way. We have no idea what it's gonna be. That's just a rumor at the moment, but it was just too expensive. It was a really fun experience. Obviously too expensive for them to keep going and keep filling their sailings or their tours. We'll see what they bring to the table. You can still go on the Disney Wish and see it in a way if you go to the Hyperspace Lounge. Love that. Ooh, I forgot about this question. I haven't had this in a long time. She's replying to the DCP, the Disney College Program next year. Do you have any advice? Make sure your resume is up to par, and if you get past, like you get like I think it was called a web-based interview, do strongly agree or strongly disagree, because that will get you to the interview process. Just make sure your resume is good, because I believe that is the first step. And then you get that web-based interview, strongly agree, strongly disagree. That's gonna help you rank in the system. And then you have your interview, which I'm a horrible interview person. I am so bad, I get so nervous. If I can pass it, you can pass it. And I did it twice. I got through twice. So that's my advice. Good resume, strong agree, strong disagree, and you got the interview. You got it. Good luck. Are you planning any more inclusive resort stays? Yes, we are. For when, I don't know. We got some next year. We got a lot, hopefully, coming next year. Stay tuned. Why don't I use a magic band? I don't like putting on a magic band every day. I'd rather have a watch, and I just use my card or my phone to get in the parks. Magic bands are cool, but like for me as a local, I'm not gonna put a magic band every day. I'd rather have a watch on, a smart watch, or just use my annual pass card or phone. It just, I used to. Actually, never really used to. My family did, but magic bands have never really been for me. Will I be at HHN Halloween weekend? Unfortunately, no. I am all HHN'd out, and I'm pretty jam-packed at the end of the month. Speaking of something, remember I had something big to announce? Wait till the end, Q&A. I have something huge to announce that's at the beginning and end of, the beginning of November, end of October. In the future, you guys plan to live together? Yes. When that will be, you guys will find out. Is CityWorks still the best place for a burger in Disney Springs? Yes, absolutely. Or you can go to Deluxe. Deluxe never disappoints, but I love that Scorpion burger at CityWorks. We haven't been there in a while, but CityWorks, I'm a huge CityWorks fan. I love that place so much. A couple more questions here, and then I gotta get to a huge announcement. I literally can't wait. Have I ever worked for Walt Disney World? Yes. If you guys have just subscribed, I actually used to be Haunted Mansion butler, which was a really fun job. Then I went to Bell Services at the Wilderness Lodge, which is kind of why I love Wilderness Lodge in itself. Then I did merchandise at Hollywood Studios. Not really my favorite job, probably my least favorite by far. And then I was a VIP tour guide at Walt Disney World for about 3 months, then COVID happened. So yeah, I kind of had a lot of hats. Do you think you will vlog your wedding day? Yeah, a little bit. If we have a wedding, we'll see. But I would definitely probably hire someone to film it. But of course I gotta vlog, I'm a vlogger, I gotta do something. How did you grow your account, and what tips could you give other influencers out there? I feel like something that is really important for someone just starting out is to be really consistent, be authentic. If you're doing YouTube, maybe YouTube Shorts, but YouTube Shorts I feel like aren't the best way to grow, especially in a long format. TikTok for sure. TikTok's really not for me, and I kind of actually foresee TikTok dying in a way. I don't really see, because you see a lot of their a lot of TikTok's big influencers are leaving the platform and going to YouTube, going elsewhere to get brand deals. TikTok really isn't per se a long future thing in my eyes. YouTube is always gonna be around in my eyes. A little biased here, but that's my opinion. What's your best way to relax when not filming? Being a couch potato, for sure. Going on walks. Being a couch potato is a big one though. That is something that I do to just chill and watch Netflix, watch Disney Plus. Loki. If you guys aren't watching Loki, you need to watch Loki. I love that show with all my heart. Last but not least, when you were younger, did you think you were gonna be a YouTuber? I feel like I always felt like I was gonna be a YouTuber, but YouTube when I was younger really wasn't around. It more started when I was in high school. That's when I started kind of dabbling in it, and same with college. I always wanted to be one. I didn't know how to be one. I was still kind of figuring out what content I wanted to create. I would make these really weird videos, really weird. And once you find something that works on YouTube at least, or just anything, you kind of stick to it. But yeah, I always had these ambitions to do this. When I was working at Target in college, I was constantly obsessing over making videos, how to make videos. And then I would always be checking the stats. So it's been over a decade of me really kind of just wanting this. And it really didn't kick off until 2021. That's when we started. So thank you guys. I love you guys. It's been a ride for sure, and it still is. Okay, but now we're to the point where I am so excited to announce this. I finally got the approval to announce this because yesterday I had a meeting. I had a meeting with Disney World, where we actually got on and Skyped. I was so nervous. Again, I'm really bad with interviews. I'm really bad with just things in general. But this is so exciting to say. November 1st through the 5th, Disney World is inviting us out to stay at Animal Kingdom Lodge for 4 nights, 5 days. We're gonna be staying at Animal Kingdom Lodge, and I'm gonna be doing my first Run Disney event ever. I've never been hosted by Disney World ever in a hotel. This is gonna be the first, and it's for 4 nights, which is crazy. And we've got so much planned. I just got the itinerary. It's gonna blow your guys' mind. We're probably gonna have, 7 vlogs, 8 vlogs from this series. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild. And it's on the 1st, obviously. It's gonna be so exciting. Technically, I did a Run Disney before when I was a cast member, but it wasn't an official Run Disney. So this is gonna be official Run Disney. We're doing the 5K at Epcot, and I can't wait. I can't wait. It's not even just the 5K, it's everything else that we're gonna be doing during these 5 days. Well, technically 4 days, because we check out on the 5th, but it's wild. It's gonna be so cool. I can't wait to show you guys, and I'm so excited I finally got to announce this, and yeah, it's gonna be wild. And I feel so blessed and thankful to do this. It's gonna be great. I hope you guys are ready, and yeah, that's the big news that I've been wanting to share, and I can finally announce it. What do you guys think? What do you guys want to see? Do you have any questions about Run Disney? I've always wanted to do one, but they just fill up so quick. You have to book out a year in advance. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Can't wait. Haven't really trained for the 5K, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. And I'm actually bringing, Casey can't unfortunately come because her family's in town. So I'm actually gonna be bringing Casey's brother-in-law, Kevin. You've seen him a while on the channel. Kevin's gonna be joining me for the 5 days, and it's gonna be wild. I hope you guys are excited because I am pumped. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. But with that, I'm going to probably get the pumpkin stuff ready because Casey should be coming here soon in about 4 hours. She gets done with work. That's not soon, but yeah, we're gonna carve some pumpkins. Let's do that. Okay, we're about to begin pumpkin carving, and actually the kit that I picked up yesterday already has like design, so now I'm trying to think about like the best way to get this on here. So I think I'm gonna try to tape it and then like stencil really hard with a pen. But the problem is these are really small and we've got really big pumpkins, so I might try to make it a little bit bigger, but this is gonna make carving a little bit easier. But however, it's a very small design, and if you guys have ever carved pumpkins before, it's really difficult to carve when it's like that small of a design. But I'm gonna try my best here. I'm gonna tape it and then stencil it on, and we're gonna go from there. Because I might be able to do like a couple designs on here, and yeah, we'll try our best. This is kind of like what I'm gonna try to do here. It's probably not gonna be the best way to do it, honestly, because it doesn't fit flush. Maybe that looks fine. I honestly think this is what you do. You kind of like go over the design because it's got pre-designed like little cuts, and then I'll have a very nice carving line that all I have to do is carve it out, which is easier said than done. But let me finish this up and we'll see what we have after. All right, I finished my stencil. It was really hard to draw on it. Oh, that turned out pretty good. It's kind of a small design, but hey, it's better than nothing. Now the carving part, that's gonna be the most difficult part. Yeah. If you're wondering where Casey is, she is on her way from work, and I FaceTimed her. She wants this one, so I'm gonna prep it for her on her lovely pumpkin here, and then we'll get to carving. She's got the one that's kind of got a flat face, which is actually kind of perfect for this, so the stencil will go right there. And actually, it's a lot bigger too. Let's have a look at Casey's here. Can kind of see it. You guys kind of can't. Oh, there it is. There it is. Probably have to go over it a little bit so she can see it. It's so simple. But now the tough part is of carving it comes into play. Here we go. We're gonna let the carving begin. Casey just got home. We're gonna get ready and let us know down below if you guys are carving for Halloween. I actually think I'm gonna do this every year because I think it's about to be really fun. I gotta use a little one for these very small bits. Otherwise, the big one is no good. I feel like if you get a stencil, it's pretty straightforward. Casey has entered the chat.
Hello, everyone.
Casey was just telling me that she's never done this before.
No, this is like my probably only like second or third time ever doing this. It's kind of difficult.
It's really fun though, and we just realized I made a mistake because I carved this whole thing out, but then I also had the eyes carved out, so it made no sense for me to carve those eyes out considering the whole stencil is coming out.
But what I think you should do, yeah, just take these out and then leave this as kind of an outline so it still has that ghost effect.
I think I'm gonna take the whole stencil out. Pull it out.
Ew.
Pumpkins are thick.
I don't think that was, is that supposed to happen?
I gotta show you guys this. We're gonna pull it out. Can smell the pumpkin seeds. I believe we are gonna make pumpkin seeds too. Oh, do you love that? Do you like that smell?
Think so?
I love that smell.
Kind of.
But now we gotta get all the goo out. I have to do it on the top, right?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, you ready for this? I'm sorry. Ready for this?
Yeah. Nice. Here, we should use some.
It's time to get gooey.
I'm really enjoying having this stencil. I feel like this is so much easier and it takes the stress away of having to be the creative mind and the one that actually constructs it.
I'm almost done.
I haven't even really started on the inside, but
I really love this smell. I think mine is sort of kind of finished up. Actually, I gotta work on his little right arm here. Here's my jack-o'-lantern. I mean, we did the best we could. Casey's still working on her nose over there. She's almost done, but I think this is pretty good. We did good for our first time in forever. All right, let's see your art.
here's mine.
You know what I was just thinking, actually? Let me see your shirt.
What?
You should have done mine.
I didn't even, well, you didn't know that I had this shirt.
Yeah, I didn't. Look at that.
It's not too bad. Kind of small for the for the size of the pumpkin. But like,
It did its trick.
Yeah.
It looks good. Our first pumpkins together.
I think it was a success, don't you think?
Comment down below, who won, mine or Casey's? Not like it's a competition, but who do you like better? We've moved on to the more fun part of our afternoon, making pumpkin seeds. We don't know how to make them yet. We've never made them. My sister always made them. Shout out to you, Alexa, but Casey's having fun. I don't know if we're supposed to do this, but we're doing it.
Okay, no, this is like the most amazing feeling ever.
All right, dump them in the strainer. All right, now we'll do that again too. Oh wait, that's a bad idea. Don't let me pour that. This is as far as we got with the pumpkin seeds. I think we're gonna do this off camera because we actually really have no idea how to do it. I'll probably post something on Instagram, so if you guys don't follow my Instagram or Casey's. But that is gonna be it for today's video. Thanks for all the Q&A questions. A lot of big announcements. Obviously our next cruise on Icon, which I really hinted at for a long time. If you caught on, let me know. And then obviously our huge Disney World event that I'm so excited for. Thanks for watching. Casey and I are gonna head to Publix off camera. and do some cooking. So thanks for being here each and every single day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Alexa comes in like 2 vlogs, by the way.